Hi guys, we are starting this week with adventure-based learning. The idea is to get you guys in the outdoors and doing some exploring and learning some new things, having fun. One of the things I'd like you guys to try is what's called a debris shelter. I brought in an expert. We brought in Ella Carter. This is my daughter. This is a junior in high school at Mount Arrowhead High School. And she's done quite a bit of training on primitive living and primitive skills, and she's somewhat of my expert. We both built our own shelters, and mine leaked, hers did not. Mine rotted, fell down, hers is probably still
standing a few years later.
All right, so she's gonna help us go through how to do this. Let's do it together. First thing first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna select an area. It's mud season, so you wanna be very specific on where you wanna do it. We picked a sunny side, kind of at an angle where the water has run off. Ella, talk about this area real quick.
This area is higher up, so the water will go down. This area will stay more dry.
Okay, and what will we need for this?
We are going to start by finding 2 Y sticks, which is just a stick that at the top splits into somewhat of a Y shape.
Well, actually, before we get to that point, should we clear out an area, or can we do that after the fact?
Oh yeah, I mean either way works. As long we just need to find supplies and find an area, and then we're going to start setting up. Okay,
so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare this area, and then we'll go get some supplies, which will be a bunch of sticks, and we'll explain that in a minute. Another thing you may be concerned about is ticks. It is tick season, so when you're done with this, you're going to want to either take your clothes and leave them outside for a while, or put them in another place, wash them or whatever, because it is tick season and you're going to want to check yourself for ticks. I do have one bite already that I got this year, so yeah, be super careful around the ticks, but that doesn't mean you can't be out here enjoying the outdoors.
We've cleaned out the area, and as you can see, it doesn't need to be perfect, but we've removed all the roots and big stumps and rocks, so we are ready to start finding supplies and building.
Alright, without having a hatchet or anything, if you need to break a dead stick, the best way to do it is just find 2 trees that are close together, get the right distance you want, and you can just turn it and break it. You may want to, if there's a lot of sticks and you're in a lot of brush, you may want to put on a pair of sunglasses or something to protect your eyes.
Right, so next you need something called a ridge pole. This is going to be the main spine of your structure. So this structure is going to be for me. So I'm going to find a ridge pole that is fingertip length. So this one is perfect. Make sure it's nice and thick and sturdy because it's going to be supporting your structure.
So where does it go?
This is going to be against the base of the tree, and it's going to be held up by 2 Y sticks.
So you're going to find 2 sticks that have a Y in them, and what you're going to do is you're going to cross them on either side, and this is what's going to hold up your ridge pole. Just like this. Now this is a survival technique for if you're out on an adventure somewhere and you needed to spend the night in the woods and create a shelter for one person. This is perfect. You don't want to have a whole lot of area, okay? You just want it because your body's going to heat up that area. You don't want to heat up a big amount of area because you lose a lot of your own body heat. So you want a small area, and it doesn't really have to be very far over your back, so you can drop it down if you need to get it lower to the ground. If you want a little bit wider area.
Now we have collected a bunch of sticks for the ribs of our structure, and we are ready to put them on. So when we are doing this, make sure that you are setting them close together, and you are making sure that they aren't standing too upright. You want to make sure there's enough space so when you're laying down side of it, you aren't crammed.
Another important thing you want to do is make sure you layer them pretty dense together all the way down, so when we start putting leaves and sticks and everything else around the outside, it doesn't fall through into your shelter. You want to keep it on the outside, so keep it as dense as you can and really put a lot of ribs on both sides.
So when you're looking at the structure, before you add the debris, just make sure you have no big holes, okay? So as you can see, these are all lined up pretty tight together. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be pretty, but as long as you have a solid foundation, you're ready to get started, okay? So we've just finished up adding all of the ribs to the ridge pole. And now we're going to move on to debris.
What is debris, Ella?
So debris, you're going to want to find a bunch of leaves. So you don't want just anything. You don't need dirt, you don't need ferns. You want to find a ton of dry leaves all over.
Now, why dry leaves?
You want to make sure your structure's going to last. You don't need that moisture in there. So you want to find lots and lots of dry leaves to cover it up. When I say lots, I mean tons. You're going to take your fingers, put your fingers right on the structure, and you want to go most of the way up your arm, halfway between your shoulder and your elbow.
That's how dense the
And
debris
you
is going to
need
be.
that many leaves.
Okay, now why is that?
Because in order to make sure that the water doesn't get through, we need to add tons and tons of leaves just to block it all out. When we add that many leaves, no water is going to get through, unless you're Jason.
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter. Unless you're Mr. Carter.
So yeah, so we're gonna do, and you're gonna get in and you're gonna let me pour water over the top when the end of this? That's the challenge. At the end, you gotta pour 5 gallons right over the middle of the structure.
I'm not sure if I trust you, but if you follow
I
my
won't throw it in, I promise. Not this time.
All right, after we finish this, I challenge you guys to go home and send us a video of your debris shelter.
All right, now for the fun part. We're gonna put the debris on the debris shelter. Stack it up, pile it up, should be a mountain of stuff. Wow, lots of work. Great thing about shelter building is it does take some effort, and it'll get your heart rate up, and you guys will get lots of exercise out here having fun. Really pile it on. We're not even close to being there, but we're gonna stick at it, get it done, and make it awesome.